bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real what's round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. After. Dying from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the track, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. Ready intent, know I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Can't hide. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's got the first, but he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Here's Watson toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. Quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
On second down, here's Miller. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really get...
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Derek Rivers just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, my God. Come on, bro.
Touchdown, Houston. Kelvin Benjamin. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Check 52. No, 66.
On 3rd down, Michel. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. Hey, check it. Hey, I-7. 55. My 55.
Now they'll throw with Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, hold 66. 49.
Mark 49. You get
go.
You get block me. You get block me. 49's the mic. Mark 49.
72.
49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic.
He don't know no better. Shoot. Easy. Go bandit.
Brady gives to Michel. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. 1st-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog.
Wait, Eddie!
Yo.
Alert! Hey, wahoo! Wait, did he hit?
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Wait, that's 53!
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Shadow!
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
First carry for the fullback, James Devlin, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
40, 380. Here we go. 72.
And he completes it to Westbrook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Brady now to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let me go. Hey, 41 Mike, 41 Mike. I got it. Mike 41, Mike 41. Hey, exit. When he hit, check it, reload.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Check 24. Check 3. Watch 83. Use all quarters. He's coming. We got double up. 3D.
They'll run it here. This is James Lane, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Watch it, Ozzie. Sugar.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, Alabama. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Hey, go 66.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsors saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just weren't able to do so.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters,
you caught me in the
shape.
Yeah, it is a team.
That's bullshit.
Open, complete. Touchdown.
God, bro, I was
Houston.
shifting my fucking linebackers. Man, that's wow, bro.
78 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Oh, my God.
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure. Defense coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
Man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. Let's see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
On first down, Michelle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On play action, now Brady. Rolling to his right. Caught by the tight end Watson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
Hey, wait, set. Wait, 20. 53, Linda. Check 4, check 4.
Shadow.
53, Linda.
On second down, Michelle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. On play action, it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Michelle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Now Brady. The open man is Westbrook. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They go play action here on first down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. New England on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Banjo.
Check 41. 5.
From the gun, they run with Michelle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that was a gutsy call. In today's NFL, that is a passing down, but they've got a tendency. And in a big way, and they were rewarded with a big run. Now they're set up with 1st and goal. Got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator. He didn't play it safe, took a chance, and it paid off.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, we got regular. You got tight right there.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Wait, 20.
Pick me up. Here we go. Right. He's down right here. He's down on the right side.
450.
Hey, check. 3 down. 41 Mike. Hey, let's get this.
Hey, Haywood.
41 Mike. Right here.
Watch the slat.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Alert.
Switch.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Gostkowski with an extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again is Watson. Completes it to Benjamin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
24.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. It's complete. Stills. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Rip right. 36 to Mike. I got one. Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Watch 36 to Mike. He's tired of you. 24. Mike, 36. That's it. 36. I'm not ready. Watch 36 to Mike. Target. 9 of them.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Forced, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Check the out. 36 to Mike. Let's go.
Now it's Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Bang, 24. Bang, 59. 36. Go.
3rd and long, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And Stills bringing it in. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
I don't know. Beginning to know what the fuck happened on that play. Like, that wasn't the play I picked. Let's go.
Watson now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Yeah, that's right.
55. Check. Hustle.
Watson just beating the play clock. It's complete to Fuller.
Yep. Let's go.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll run it. This is Michelle. Barkevius Mingo in that time on the tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. DJ Reader with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Watson off play action. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Down, he's coming. 24 down, he's coming. Down to go.
Watson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And now it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Watson. Going to throw again.
Catch the fucking ball, man.
DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Michael Bannon. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use him a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Michelle. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Brady now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Now Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Of course, this building played host to Super Bowl 51, the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. Tom Brady and these Patriots came storming back from that 28-6 deficit to shock Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons for yet another Super Bowl title. And now they're back here for this bout.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
That's such bullshit. What?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Brady going to go on 4th down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back now in Houston, it's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Tom Brady needing a 4th quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the 4th quarter like they are now. Brady now going to leave it with Michel on the draw. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Recon, 152 fighter. Check 26, check 26. Hey, check it. Check 49. Shadow.
Again, it's Michel. He winds up getting
a
only
fucking
a couple
receiver,
there,
the
down
lineman
to
broke
29.
him. I can't pass with that shit.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Here we go, G. Hey, just
Why? Why?
Just me and you. Tight dog.
Oh my God, whatever.
Now a play fake. Brady.
Bro, get through the...
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Bro.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Alert!
Hey, watch it.
Alert!
54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, watch the slap.
After the interception, here's Watson. On the left side, this is Stills. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Watson with a give to Miller. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 124. 54. 59, 59. Damn. And no timeout. Shit.
Watson now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the 2nd straight play.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
What we got? Hey, Delta. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Come on, D. Alpha. 41's coming. 41's the Mike. Hey, Alabama.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they go up on 1st down. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
On 2nd down now, it's Miller. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Watson, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete.
If I wasn't using it, what the
Trying
fuck?
to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Wow.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allow...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
I'm scared. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch the run.
Alert, alert.
Mike, echo.
I got him.
Watson now to throw. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. That throw by Brady, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's our time. It's our time. Check it out.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that'll be incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Hey, 66.
Mike 41. We got to wedge that.
Sugar.
Now Brady. And that will be incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Get it now.
Mike 36. Mike
59.
get that quarterback at all costs. Watch 36. 37.
Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. To throw is Watson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. This is caught at the
You
20.
gotta be shitting me, bro.
And now they're going to get the timeout.
Oh my God,
play
bro.
has him in field goal range with a chance to win. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right through. And the Texans are going to win the football game.
Texans 20, Patriots 17.
I'm fucking...
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still by me. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, pass that like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. At a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish these well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
Why
I just ran a checkup on myself.
do we do that?
Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Do my day to day. Wake and pray. Make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this round, I make a jump. Everybody loves. I know I'm flying, but I'm not that flying.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Yeah.